and he's come back and worked hard. He's got himself in good, very good physical shape.
And I'm just sure from his own side, it's fantastic to be back and healthy.
He has a great team, he has a great working ethics, he's a great guy. He deserves to be back.
Andy Murray is back. He rose to the best of the best, but crashed down to earth unceremoniously, and it looked like he was done. However, the British professional tennis player has refused to roll over and accept defeat. Sir Andrew Baron Murray is a knighted British professional tennis player. Fancy. Murray was so good he became a knight. However, he isn't protecting any princess like the knights of old, but he is protecting his own legacy.
Andy Murray has earned a new title. He is now officially a knight.
The tennis player was born on the 15th of May 1987 and played his first competitive tournament by 5. Since he was a kid, Murray has always been a different breed. He had this inexplicable resilience, and by 8, he had become a player his peers were wary of.
We're playing in Wimbledon in about 4 years.
The knight turned pro in 2005, and the rest, as they say, is history. It is an awe-inspiring history if we do say so ourselves. Murray has had a career of doing the unthinkable in the sport and has had numerous successes. In 2016, he became the world's #1 and remained so for 41 weeks. With a run like that, can you see why the knight is one of the greatest players ever to grace the sport? Andy's love for tennis is deep and has a great familial link. We bet you didn't know this. Murray's mommy originally trained him, but he later moved to Barcelona when he was 15. At Barcelona, the athlete attended the Sánchez Casal Academy. By 2005, Murray was ready. He turned pro at the time when Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal were the dominating forces in tennis. Those guys were beyond vicious. The pressure was on for Andy Murray, but the knight was ready. Bring it. Murray established himself as a formidable player in a sport that had the likes of Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. He had a major breakthrough when he won the 2012 US Open to become the first British player in 7 decades to win the title. He also claimed the gold medal at the London Olympics that same year.
So here they go now on the victory parade around Wimbledon. And a personal triumph for Andy Murray.
From 2008 till the better part of 2017, Murray was a consistent name on the ATP World Top 10 list. He held his position within this time frame by winning a total of 45 ATP Tour titles and 2 Olympic golds. He won the 46th title in 2019. However, 2016 was undoubtedly his best year. Not only did he win the Wimbledon again, but he also defended his title at the Rio Olympics, securing the Olympic gold medal in men's singles. It was that year Murray also claimed the coveted world #1 ranking for the first time. And he ended the season as the year-end #1 by triumphing over Djokovic at the Tour Finals. It is beyond doubt that Andy Murray is a great player, and his incredible achievements have secured him a place as one of the greatest players of all time. And if you like to watch more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more. In 2016, the tennis world welcomed Murray into the League of Champions, and it was exhilarating. The Who is GOAT discussion had just become much more interesting. Murray was fully in the fray, challenging Federer, Nadal, and Novak Djokovic. Then it happened. Murray was down and his journey almost ended permanently. Murray defeated players who played against him, but he couldn't beat injury. The man faced severe challenges due to multiple devastating injuries. These injuries eventually caused him to drop out of the top 100 in 2018.
With concerns now growing among fans and the tennis media.
A call time in their careers after having operations on their hip.
The injuries took a shine off of some of the things Murray achieved. He became a knight in December 2016 for his outstanding tennis performances and charitable ventures. Murray would become one of the youngest knights in the United Kingdom at just 29 years of age.
32-year-old Scott received knighthood from Prince Charles during a ceremony at Buckingham Palace.
After Murray was knighted, he soon had an elbow injury, which forced him to retire from all tennis competition for a month during the 2017 season. Ouch! Injuries are central to Murray's career, impacting his rankings and preventing him from participating in various tournaments. A hip injury in particular led to him losing his #1 ranking to Rafael Nadal and hindered his chances of qualifying for the 2017 ATP Finals. This was the lowest time in his career, as speculations ran wild that Andy would never play a professional match again. But you know what they say about hope and will. When there's a will, there's a way. And when there's life, there's hope. So how did it turn out? Hang on till the end to find out. But spoiler alert, it got rough for Andy way before it got smooth. However, it made what eventually happened even sweeter and more significant.
You know, maybe the training has, got better. I know from when I first came on the tour.
In early 2018, Murray unfortunately had to withdraw from the Brisbane International and Australian Open due to a hip injury. This injury almost broke the man. In an Instagram post, Murray opened up about his situation, explaining that he was considering rehab as an option for recovery. He also mentioned that hip surgery was on the table, but the success rate was not as high as he hoped. Murray later shared on Instagram that he had undergone hip surgery. The athlete remained positive and shared his progress on Instagram, later posting pictures of himself practicing at the Muratoglu Academy with Aidan McHugh. After a while, Murray shared news of his arrival to fans around the world, and anticipation grew as people were eager to watch him perform. He started with it, but well, maybe he started too early. The athlete got a wildcard entry to the Eastbourne International, where he had a fantastic start by defeating Stan Wawrinka in the first round. However, he couldn't advance further as he lost to Kyle Edmund in the second round. Then, the L's kept coming.
9 months after surgery.
Murray had to withdraw from Wimbledon just a day before the tournament, acknowledging that it was too soon for him to play 5-set matches. Unfortunately, this withdrawal resulted in him dropping to 839th in the ATP rankings, which is his lowest ranking since he first entered the ATP rankings. It got worse. During a press conference right before the 2019 Australian Open on the 11th of January, Murray openly admitted uncertainty about his future in top-class tennis. The pain from his hip made simple tasks difficult, affecting his daily life.
I'm not sure I'm able to play through the pain.
Murray contemplated a second hip surgery, hoping it would improve his quality of life and provide relief from the constant pain. Murray's announcement of a potential retirement deeply touched fellow players, who paid tribute to his remarkable career. After encouragement from Bob Bryan, who had undergone similar hip resurfacing surgery, Murray courageously underwent the procedure to alleviate his hip pain. The surgery renewed hope for Murray's return to competitive tennis. Professor Derek McMinn, the inventor of the implant used in the surgery, expressed confidence in Murray's high chances of returning to the sport. After the surgery, Murray experienced a significant improvement in his hip. That improvement led to something which many felt would have been impossible.
We're just entering your phone. See you later.
Andy made a successful comeback. He entered into the sport with a bang. The knight won the doubles tournament at the Queen's Club Championships with Feliciano Lopez.
Initially from Skupski to keep his team in the points.
The British tennis player made his comeback despite facing numerous challenges. We told you he was resilient, didn't we? The man was out of the sport for a while. Despite this, Murray has emerged victorious against professional tennis players ranked significantly above him. You can take the man out of tennis, but you can't take tennis out of the man. In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted the tennis tournament schedule. Murray entered the Western and Southern Open and caused an uproar with a jaw-dropping performance to defeat world number 7 Alexander Zverev. This was his first top 10 victory in over 3 years. This triumphant battle demonstrated Murray's ability to overcome adversity. But most importantly, it sent a clear message to the world. Andy Murray is back. By 2021, Murray was fit and back in form. However, he faced a new obstacle. After testing positive for COVID-19, he was forced to withdraw from the Australian Open. This was the first time in over 3 years that he retired from a match for non-injury reasons.
Andy Murray has tested positive for coronavirus.
Murray defeated COVID, and when he returned to the court, he returned in grand style by defeating top-ranked players such as Nicolas Basilashvili and Yannick Sinner. During his challenging matches, Murray showcased his exceptional skills and agility to secure victories, some of which came against higher-ranked opponents. His incredible performance during these matches showcased his ability to defeat players of higher rankings once again, while simultaneously demonstrating his return to optimal physical and mental health. Right now, Murray is at a point where he doesn't even plan to retire. It's similar to, I guess, last year. I had a long think about things, spoke to my family, decided to keep on going, the knight said. However, the player wants to get to a level where the losses will be minimal. Now that the 2023 season is over, Murray can properly prepare for the upcoming 2024 season. Andy Murray is remarkable, and his story is box office gold material. He shouldn't be a tennis player anymore on account of the string of multiple injuries he had. Murray went through some very dark places and even began to doubt himself. This impressive athlete even began to contemplate retirement, but Murray is the poster boy for resilience. He just wouldn't give up. Right now, he has even expressed his desire to continue playing. Do you think Murray has it in him, or will he fizzle out? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to support our channel.